Okay, so Bitcoin falling massively and I could not leave you without updates. So in today's episode, let's break down what is happening on the Bitcoin. There's really interesting stuff is happening. So in today's episode, I'll try to explain it with simple language without the complicated words that each one of you could understand what is actually going on the Bitcoin. So without further, let's go to the charts. Let's talk about Bitcoin. And before that, of course, smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you are the new one. And let's go to the charts right now and let's talk about Bitcoin and let's see what is actually happening, because previously I was talking about that we are expecting some kind of correction. So right now let me do it slowly, step by step, to not miss anything, because there's really a lot what I want to share in today's episode. Right, first of all, long term, let's talk about what we are seeing long term. So let's open straightly, let's start the weekly time frame and let's see what is actually happening here. Here, nothing changed. As you can see, the Bitcoin's price is perfectly moving upward, right? And there's actually no sign of some reversal. Reversal model usually forming as something such kind of, for example, over here, I called it most likely gonna be reversal. You can see this candle, reversal candle. The price is falling. Boom, we have this candle and price start to go in the opposite direction. But right now weekly time frame is clean, and let's deep dive a little bit on the smaller time frame, and especially on the 5-hour time frame, because here is happening something I would say like reversal sign we have already on the 5-hour time frame. So first of all, what I want to mention, let me clean this one, we don't need anymore. This is, we trade perfectly, everything finished. So first of all, what we want to mention, on a 5-hour time frame, in the previous videos, I was saying that we are seeing some kind of divergence. That's a not good sign. You can see here, the prices start to increases, right? And the MACD is showing us divergence. That's actually first confirmation that the market is ready for the correction. And right now is the major question, what kind of correction? How deep this correction can go? Because here we can see that by Elliott's waves, we can see something such kind of, if we take us, let's break down basically this one, 2, and we are in the third wave over here, right? So this third wave also has a 5 impulsive wave structure. So let's break it down. Here's the subwave 1, subwave 2, and right now we had this subwave 3, and we are expecting this subwave 4 and subwave 5. So this fourth wave might happen right now, and this is why is you need to keep your all attention on the Bitcoin right now, because there might be this fourth wave correction, the subwave 4 correction. I'm not saying some kind of global one, right? But at least it can happen, that subwave 4 correction. And hear me out real quick. Subwave 4 and any kind of wave 4 is very, very manipulative wave. So it actually can happen, anything can happen, or we can straightly tick it and go higher, or we can consolidate over here for some time. But all of the answers is actually on the smaller time frame, and that one we also gonna break down in this video. So first of all, let's mention the target. The targets, if we take a Fibonacci put on the beginning and the end of the third wave over here, right, we can see the corrections. Correction usually comes from 0.3 to 0.6, and most likely prices comes to 0.6 to 0.5. So this is the targets where what we can mention as a like deep, usual, beautiful correction. But you need to remember that wave 4 is very manipulative, and there is a chance that we are not reaching it at all. But if in some case we start to reaching these targets, that will be great opportunity to take some longs if there is some signs, right? And if there will be some enough signals, enough conditions for reversal and going higher, something such kind of, right? So those targets are from 81 to 72,000 dollars. In previous videos I was talking about that as well, so you can screenshot it and put it in your phone and expect these targets somewhere over there. So but before we talk about this a really high time frame because the 5-hour time frame is pretty high. Right now, let me deep dive a little bit on smaller time frame. I would say there is much more interesting things is happening because everything is built first of all on the smaller time frame, and step by step it some kind of distributes on the higher time frame as well. So let's go to the 1-hour time frame and let's see what can we see over here. So let me clean those waves. We don't need it anymore. We can see the beginning of some kind of impulse, I would say, right? Because first of all, what we see, let me do it even on a smaller time frame, like 50-minute time frame, like this, right? And what we can see here, wave 1, 2, we had some kind of wave 3, which has the most highest splash of volume, wave 4 and wave 5, extended to wave 5, because wave 3 is pretty short. This is some kind of rule. When the third wave is pretty short, fifth wave will be extended. So as you can see, that happened exactly, right? So after that, we saw the correction, right? The correction, if we take a Fibonacci from the beginning of the impulse and end of the impulse, you can see we retest pretty deep correction. That's this is the last some kind of target, 0.7. And as you can see, we beautifully hit that target, and after we had that reversal and massively fall. So what we can see something such kind of, wait a second, let's do like this. This is wave A, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside. After we had a wave B, and right now we are in wave C, right? And if we take a Fibonacci put on the beginning of the wave A, end of the wave A, and end of the wave B, right? The target will be at least 1.2. As you can see, we're beautifully entering in that target right now. That's the minimum level for wave C, but most likely prices comes to 1.6. One more thing, what I want to mention over here, we can see that the correction here, right, happened pretty beautifully. The wave B, the conditions for wave B is divergence between price and volumes. And as you can see, the price start to increases and volume start to decreases. So this is inharmonious market move. And that's the really big chance. First of all, we saw it will happen from here, but it is okay. 0.7 is also the target. We hit at 0.7 and boom, we are seeing massive reaction. So as you can see, the correction, some kind of big correction has begun, for my opinion, right? And the targets, I would say, first target, I will mention that's the $72,000. And then let's see if from there we can see some kind of reaction that will be really, really great. And I'm expecting something such kind of boom after there's some kind of correction, and maybe we can go even lower and do something such kind of, but this is pretty early to talk about that. One thing which one is really very, very important, and right now listen to me really very careful. One of the bullish signal what we can see right now is that all of this movement, what you can see here looks like correction, because you can see from the beginning, the price start to decreases and volume start to increases. That it means that price is some kind of making lower lows, lower highs, right? So basically price makes lows, but someone disagreeing with that one, right? And the more players and more money enters the market. So it means this is an unharmonious market move. It cannot continue forever. And somewhere we're gonna see the reversal. One more thing, the condition for wave C is the most highest splash of volumes, because wave C is as a wave third wave. It always has the highest splash of volumes in the wave C. So basically everything looks pretty good. Right now, let me take once again this and let's do like this. Right, so we entered in 1.2. We can see the divergence already. So let's see how the market will react exactly here. All of this information I'm going to share in my Telegram channel. So don't forget to join there, right? And I'm going to share what I'm going to do next. If there are some really great long or short opportunities, I'm going to talk about as well. So as you can see, 1.2, we already touch it, and right now we can see some kind of reaction. And as you can see live right now, we can see some kind of really great reaction from the target zone, but the target zone still remains 1.6. so we just hit the minimum target. So it means anytime the market right now can do some kind of reversal, but most likely and in most cases Bitcoin hits 1.6, exactly this target. So this is why I'm expecting right now, yes, there's some possibility for reversal. I'm looking at the market right now. If there will be some kind of formation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, after the correction, maybe we can take some kind of longs. But before that happens, I cannot see enough confirmation. Yes, actually there's a really great splash of volumes in this zone, right? But remember, the 1.6 is really important level. Plus we have some major targets. Major targets, as I mentioned, is actually those, right, from 81 to 72, right? This is really important target. So right now, from a higher time frame perspective, there's nothing to worry about, right? We are seeing some kind of mid bull run correction. This happens. Don't panic. That's not necessarily means that we are that's all the Bitcoin gonna go to the zero or like $10,000. No, that's not true. We have a lot of some kind of targets right now. We have a lot of support, and basically market looks pretty bullish, and those kind of corrections are pretty harmoniously. It's harmonious is happening usually, and you don't have to panic about all of these things what is happening right now. For my opinion, right now the Bitcoin here as well, it creates some kind of liquidity over here, right? And we might see this really high splash, right, with quick flash over here. We can take all of this liquidity and then we look at the structure. If the structure will look like correctional, and as you can see on the smaller time frame, we already can see some divergence, that more volumes join the game, the prices decreases but volumes are increases. That's a really great combination for reversal, right? But more we want to see on the 5-hour time frame and higher, right? And as well, we want to see some the structure. I want to this all movement should to look like or ABC, like ABC something, right? Or some wrong correction which will be much more longer from a time frame perspective, right? So basically, this is what I'm thinking about the market right now. The altcoins looks pretty good, right? The previous video I was talking about the Ronin, right? And the Ronin looks pretty well. And for my opinion, right now, when the Bitcoin will make some kind of correction and it will start some kind of impulse, the Ethereum and all other coins will most likely make much more higher gains than the Bitcoin, because that's how the crypto cycles works actually, right? So so I shared, I think, everything with you right now. There's nothing I missed out, right? So Bitcoin looks pretty bearish right now. We are seeing some kind of corrections. And of course, repeating once again, those exactly those liquidity, right, we could take really fast, because most of the people right now longing, and of course there's stop losses here and here, right? So we might see something quick, like something such kind of, and quick recovery after that. So if you like my analysis, if you like the way how I look at the market, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. And of course, join our Telegram channel, because there's a really massive thing I'm posting each day, and there's a really great suggestions, and you can learn a lot about the market. So don't forget to do that as well. And for all of these people who already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. It motivates me a lot to create for you crazy cool content. Smash the likes and leave your comments as well. So bye and see you in the next.